After the cheating drama yesterday with Noah and Leslie, Valkyrae spoke out on the situation which Destiny reacted to. In this clip he reacted to, Valkyrae said in the following clip.
I already talked to Abe about this. Abe gave me permission to say that there's obviously way more behind the scenes that you guys don't know, that you just simply don't know, and that's on Abe and Wendy to talk about if they ever do publicly talk about that. But that's like a whole different situation. This situation with Leslie, I learned a lot yesterday. I learned all the details. Obviously, very, very messy. She definitely is very aware that she, but you know, this situation was what, 3 years ago? She's handled, she's doing all that behind the scenes. Yeah. So I just wanted to say, different situations. I talked to Abe. Abe said I could say that. I just want to let him know too. I was like, listen.
Here is Destiny calling out Valkyrae.
Fuslie did something and it was 3 years ago and it doesn't matter. But she's implying that something way more insidious or way more malevolent happened behind the scenes that demanded that Wendy be cut off from the friend group. Am I hearing that implication correctly? Okay. I don't have permission to talk from anybody, so I'm not going to leak anything. But that's bullshit. The reason why she's cutting one off and not the other is because Fuslie's her friend. Fuslie helps with viewership. That's it. Everything she's saying right here, I just don't like the implication here. And the idea that she got permission from Abe, why did you ask Wendy if it was okay to talk about it? You only got permission from the person that's still your friend to talk about it, so you're going to throw the other person that was involved in the situation under the bus? Like, wow, how brave. Like, that was a cowardly, spineless statement.
I am shocked this many people know about the Wendy situation, but it still hasn't been leaked yet. Who's going to leak it? Only ones that know are close friends. No reason for someone to do that to Abe. IOFC don't mean intentional, just that if this many PPL know a secret, then it's bound to get leaked somehow, usually. Because it's probably personal shit like repeated lying that viewers wouldn't care about, but matters a lot when it's your life and friends. Yup, ultimately everyone knows she cheated, and it's also implied she treated Abe very poorly around that time, and when he tried to keep the marriage together, and the group pretty much entirely turned their back on her. Even when it comes to Doc, the only detail you really need is he was talking sexually to a and that he knew, like the date they did it, or how many messages really doesn't change things. There is also a big difference for streamers to leak that a marriage ended due to cheating versus leaking. Something that if wrong can catch you a defamation case, because it's basically a criminal accusation.
Adin Ross crashes out on Hasan after his Donald Trump stream when Hasan called him out about giving Trump a Rolex watch and a Cybertruck.
Hypocritical person ever. His political mindset doesn't even make sense. He has a $5 million crib, okay? He drives a sports car. Hasan, why don't you donate all the money that you make outside of what your expenses are to your community? No, you won't, because your community is stupid as. And also, I want to say one thing. For Miss Kiff and Hasan, for all you guys saying my audience is too young to vote, listen, bro, my audience is young, yes, but a lot of these people could vote my chat. And Miss Kiff, you act like your audience is not full of a bunch of weirdos too. You get caught doing some crazy shit, bro. Same with you, Hasan. You probably got some crazy shit in the closet, bro. You got some crazy skeletons in the closet, bro. I know for a fact you do, right? Chat, I'm not joking, bro. His dad is filthy rich. Get off my community. Y'all are mad. Hasan, you've been in politics for 15 years. You can't get a president stream. You can't get a stream from a candidate. You can't. You know why? Because nobody likes you. Chat, I'm just speaking facts. I don't even do politics and I got a stream with the president. Ha! He's mad. All right, what's he gonna say? You show porn and your viewers. Like, bro, like, oh my God, you guys say the same. Bro, I can't wait. Bro, and I put this on God chat and y'all know what the I'm talking about. All these streamers that got the most to say, there's always something that leaks about them. Hasan, I literally can't wait for your shit to I just know you're a weirdo. Everyone's gonna come back to this clip. It happened to Dr. Disrespect. It happened to Miss Kid. It happens to all these guys, bro. All y'all are weird as.
Hasan is big mad because Kamala didn't even contact him to do a stream with. He is just jealous because he is irrelevant. Adin Ross came very long time since January 1st, 2019, before these two streamers started mentioning him. And being the worst streamers all time, they act like the New York Times columnist.
Hasan reacts to Adin Ross putting him on blast and responds to Adin in the following clip.
Hasan, bro, you really got issues, bro. I swear to God, HasanAbi, you have actual issues. All right, you got some real issues. So chat, I have to just clarify. I have to take that Rolex back. There's a presidential Rolex that I gave President.
I didn't write the law, you f***ing idiot.
I streamed it to a 500 Carti Plus audience, and Rolling Stones reported on it, which included calling out the FEC violation. To act like Hasan snitched or wrote the law is so funny, and it's even funnier that Adin, in this video, admits bypassing it by gifting the Rolex to Trump's family member instead. The better question is, how is Noon around Trump telling him he can't receive gifts like that while campaigning? Did everyone with a brain dip out around him already? Genuinely convinced that Adin Ross, and like 80% of America at this rate, if the drivel I see on Twitter on the daily is anything to go by, would be unable to pass the civics portion of the US naturalization test if it were to be administered to him right this second. I actually want to see him do it on stream with no prior preparation. I'm genuinely convinced that Adin Ross wouldn't be able to read and understand the questions on the test. Never mind pass it. He doesn't seem to understand understand the concept of compound words. He just treats words as entire blobs of letters that he attacks head-on, and if at some point his brain can no longer keep up with the sounds he has to make to say it, he just gives up.
So the popping rolls and net 20 did dip out of the conversation.
I'm just saying, I'm not playing that piece of game.
Listen, it's like 7 really good PvPers. You'd never beat them. They just over you all day.
Shut up, Puffin! I don't know if you're yapping just trying to f me off or his working, bro.
All right,
You know,
GG's,
I'm
everyone.
good at every single thing I
went
do.
longer than I thought
I'm not
it
even
would.
playing
Have a
a
great night.
character.
I will be
I'm
on
actually
tomorrow.
good.
I will probably not be doing shit
Life,
Saturday.
chess,
Have a great night.
League.
Peace out.
Bro, I could put I promise you I could dedicate 30 days, right? 30 straight days, 16 hours a day, and be better than 85% of those PvPers.
Yo, he left the call like 30 seconds ago.
That's embarrassing.